Hello and welcome to the channel. Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai lit a bomb yesterday which exploded all over the country when he granted Premium Times an interview. Wow. The governor spoke about his party, the All Progressives Congress, and more specifically, the President Buhari. Some of the highlights of what he said was that he no longer had faith in President Buhari as a leader. It touched on cabals in the presidency who are misleading the president and how they are planning on installing an interim government on Nigerians because they could not get their sponsored candidates, Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele or Senate President Ahmad Lawan as the party's flag bearer during the APC primaries last year. Remember, El-Rufai was among the two other APC governors who took it upon themselves to bring this whole note swap deadline to the Supreme Court, which went in their and Nigeria's favor eventually. El-Rufai is a Tinubu boy through and through, so for him to be coming out at this time with all of these makes you wonder if he had the green light from his boss. Election is only a few days away now, so let's see how all of these is going to play out, or if it will eventually blow over. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. El-Rufai, I no longer believe in leadership quality around Buhari. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State yesterday caused a stir in the polity ahead of next week's presidential poll, saying he no longer believed in the quality of leadership around President Muhammadu Buhari, claiming that a presidency cabal was working towards an interim national government (ING). But both the presidency and All Progressives Congress APC kept mum, as efforts to get their reaction last night proved abortive. El-Rufai, in an interview with Premium Times, said the leaders around President Buhari resorted to ING interim government after failing to get either Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Governor Mr. Godwin Emefiele and Senate President Ahmad Lawan to succeed Buhari. His comments elicited knocks from the Middle Belt Forum, MBF, the African Democratic Congress ADC presidential candidate Mr. Dumebi Kashikwu, and the top leader of the People's Democratic Party PDP. However, efforts to get the APC on the party's presidential campaign council to speak on the issue proved abortive as the leaders declined comments. El-Rufai, who has been outspoken, especially regarding the Naira redesign policy of the CBN, claiming that some villa elements were working against the APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, told Premium Times that he no longer believed in the quality of leadership around President Buhari. Premium Times shared a snippet of the interview on its Twitter handle on Sunday. I believe in Buhari. I still do, and I will never stop, but I no longer believe in the circle around him and the quality of decisions and actions coming out of that leadership, El-Rufai said. According to the Kaduna State Governor, some non-state actors have their eyes on an interim government as an outcome of the ongoing presidential election process. Speaking on the people and forces he characterized as elements whose patterns and conduct are consistent with plans to subvert or topple a civilian-to-civilian transition after the next presidential election, he said. It turned out that some of the wildest stories of conspiracy to derail the transition at best for APC to lose, preferably for the whole system to result in no election, leading to an interim arrangement, began to rear their heads. He refused to name these elements because they are not what the conventional Nigerian appellation of a political cabal. The notion of a powerful cabal, according to him, admits a level of sophistication and discipline, which the group around President Buhari lacks. I have no problem naming them. I'm not afraid of anybody. But for me, naming them is giving them traction. They are nothing. They are not capable of winning elections. They have no idea of electoral or political legitimacy. They can only hide behind the likes of President Buhari to achieve the objectives, he said. On contentious issues around President Buhari and Tinubu, and the perceived mixed signals from the president's lukewarm attitude to Tinubu's campaigns, he insisted there are no mixed signals. President Buhari considers the APC like a child he conceived and held in pregnancy for 18 months and gave birth to. He will never, I am ready to stake my neck and my life. President Buhari will never walk against the APC. He will never walk against the candidate of the APC, even if the candidate is the devil himself, rufai said. The governor insisted that the president is a party man and an establishment person whose support for Asiwaju Tinubu is sure, painting a picture and illustrating the operational mode of some disgruntled power-hungry cliques within the party that he admitted is hurting the APC. He said, "What is happening is that there are people around the president that are their presidential candidates. There are two candidates that they preferred to succeed Buhari, Godwin Emefiele from the south and Ahmad Lawan from the north, and they got neither." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, a PDP leader who spoke to Vanguard off the record so as not to appear to be taking sides in APC's civil war said, "For all intents and purposes, Governor Nasir El-Rufai is trying to be clever by half. Himself and Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu are not only aware, but are neck deep in the plot. They are smelling defeat, so they are working on the interim government thing as a fallback plan since the plan has been exposed. El-Rufai is trying to play the whistleblower to insulate himself and Tinubu, his paymaster, from the fallout of their evil plan." The Middle Belt Forum MBF on their part said Governor El-Rufai is desperate to run away from the monumental failures of the APC, which he is part of, by trying to distance himself from President Buhari's policies. National President of the MBF, Dr. Bitrus Pogu, said Governor El-Rufai has always been mischievous and selfish. Under former President Obasanjo, he was accusing everybody outside that government. When he joined ranks with the people who eventually formed the APC, he started saying all sorts of things against the PDP, where he belonged at the time. Also speaking, the presidential candidate of the ADC, Mr. Dumebi Kashiku, said, "The APC government is unraveling and imploding, and I expect that Nigerians are in for a drama series." Unfortunately for Nigerians, while desperate APC politicians fight over the soul of Nigeria, the country continues to fall and fail. Thousands are left stranded at ATMs across the country. Bank networks are collapsing under the weight of increased electronic transactions. Motorists are paying astronomical prices for fuel in different parts of the country. And in injury time, El-Rufai finally confesses that an inept, clueless, and anti-democratic cabal controls the affairs of our country. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.